Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup. The time now is 7:59. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn and Associates.
Hi, I'm Mandy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell we want your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
We're FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to barbecue, Van's Barbecue in Jesup is the place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Van's Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call, 427-3358. Van's Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Van's Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also, check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to the barbecue, head to Van's Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order, 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by O'Quinn and Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jesup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Here we are on this Monday morning, 5th day of June. Bob, how's it going?
Going well.
Going well?
Yep.
You awake? You go sleep over there.
I'm awake. Busy day. A lot of meetings.
A lot of meetings going on, huh? Got a lot of meetings. I know the county council's meeting today.
Yeah, the school board has a board retreat at 1, so the city meets tomorrow night, so first of the month.
First of the month, a lot of meetings, yeah. So you'll be meeting away. Take a couple of pens there and your pad and right away, in your recorder. Get all kinds of actualities and report all that news tomorrow morning at 7:15 on local news.
I have a big story tomorrow on the news. Sheriff Mosley called over the weekend, another big drug bust over the weekend, so they're getting the press release ready to have that for us tomorrow. So
okay. So
they're cracking down on, and I said, if anybody knows anything about illegal activity, they're asked to call the police department or the sheriff's department, but that Jesup narcotics team's doing a good job of cracking down and making a lot of drug arrests. So
okay.
Another big drug bust over the weekend.
All righty.
Looking forward to getting those details. I have it tomorrow here on the local news.
You're going to be getting it to you today?
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. All right. They'd like to wish the Piranha swim team the best today. The recreation swim team is in Richmond Hill for a swim meet today, and we wish them the best up there today as they, I think that this is their first meet of the summer. We think so. And so we wish them the best up there today as the Piranhas Wayne County Recreation Swim Team in action today at Richmond Hill. And hopefully Coach Oliver will get those results to us. I'll double check on that a little bit later to make sure that we can, report that tomorrow morning on sports and recognize those kids who participate in the recreation swim team each summer, which they usually have quite a few numbers out, Bob. And we wish them the best today. And so we had the Wayne County Board of Tourism, catfish tournament over the weekend. We had some out-of-towners win, right, Bob?
looking at the report, all the local fishermen got shut out.
How? I thought we knew where the fishing holes were.
People from Opelika,
It's our backyard.
Opelika, Alabama, Florida, all came in, took all the money.
Just took the money and ran, huh?
That's the big story. I don't remember that ever happening.
I know. I mean, you think that the local fishermen would know exactly where they are and, and all that kind of stuff. You think you could fish your own backyard better, but, man, these must be some semi-pros that come in here that's got high-tech equipment and knowledge on how to catch those catfish. But, we got a lot of fishermen here that every single week they're out there trying to catch those big ones.
All the winners have to pass that polygraph test, so it's all legit. But first place winner was from Alta, Florida. You ever heard of Alta, Florida? ALTHA?
No.
In Westville, Florida. So Seth Alday and Andrew Summer, both at Florida, total weight of 96.20 pounds, took home the $7,500 the first place prize. So they took that money back to Florida. Second place, $5,000 winners was Tiff Thompson of Americus, Georgia, total weight of 76.70 pounds, and so that was the second place winner. Third place winner was from Richmond Hill and Opelika, Alabama. Jim Douglas of Richmond Hill, Tessa Moore of Opelika, Alabama. They win $1,500. Fourth place was from Hinesville, Georgia, Darian Sapp and Scott Stevens of Little Wissy, Georgia. Total weight of 60.50 pounds. Fifth place winners for Justin Stone of Broxton, Georgia. Jason Bohanna of Hazelhurst, Georgia. Total weight of 55.40 pounds. The sixth place winner was Alex Rushing of Ponce de Leon, Florida. Total weight of 54.10 pounds. And the big fish winner was Kaylee Lloyd of Thompson, Georgia. So no one from Jesup, Georgia won any money.
We had just two or three there from, southeast Georgia area that probably fished the Omaha on a regular basis one, but most of them from ways away, Bob.
I'm sure that the man from Little Wissy knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he did. And Hinesville, a lot of folks.
Hazelhurst.
All the folks along there. But, man, all these big money winners from not only out of town, but out of state, Bob. Jeez.
Good turnout, though. 81 boats, 187 fishermen, and 15 kids participated. So, again, hats off to the tourism board for hosting that event each year. Again, brings a lot of people into Wayne County. Big event Saturday and Sunday. And appreciate Heather getting us those results for this morning's newscast.
Yeah.
Big event.
Yeah, big event. Brought a lot of folks into Wayne County for the weekend, and I'm sure the fishermen and ladies had a good time down there on the Omaha for the catfish tournament.
Good weather. Especially.
Yeah, for most of it. We did have that front come through late on Saturday afternoon. That probably got them out of the water for a little while, but I'm sure they were going to be able to get back in for the nighttime fishing, which, according to what Heather says, is when they really catch them, is at night. Can you imagine being down on the Omaha on a boat at night fishing?
I'm not a fisherman, so I don't know.
But according to what Heather said, that's when most of them catch most of their fish is at night. Apparently, catfish must be they get hungry at night, I reckon. But congratulations to the winners, and I know that Heather will be back in here before long promoting the next event that they've got coming up, put on by the Wayne County Tourism Board. Something going on almost every single month. They bring people in here to Wayne County and to bring those tourism dollars and to bring events into Wayne County and for Wayne Countyans both. And so the catfish tournament went on. So how did all the golfing go on Saturday, Bob?
I had a blast. It's a good tournament. I want to thank my teammates Dana Lewis, Ken Flournoy, and Justin Smith. We shot a 67 500 par bogey-free golf. Had a blast. Had a great time.
Had a great time. The Exchange Club golf tournament on Saturday there at Pine Forest.
Then I played with my regular 12:30 group. Had another good time. Didn't get to tee off till 1 o'clock, but we had a good time.
Good time was have all.
Shot me a little 87 on my 1 o'clock group. So anytime I break 90, it's a good day for me. So I had a good day. Played 36 holes of golf on Saturday. It was fun. And yesterday I went to see the movie Little Mermaid. Got to finally see that. I enjoyed that.
Oh, you went and watched Little Mermaid?
Yeah,
I didn't think that'd be a kind of movie you'd like to see, Bob.
I like Little Mermaid.
You like Little Mermaid?
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Nah, that's news to me.
I give it 2 thumbs up. It's a good movie.
Okay.
Packed house on Sunday afternoon.
Is that live action or is it?
It's
it
not
people or is it cartoon?
It's people.
It's people.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So live action with real actors and actresses.
Yeah. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
Good entertainment.
2 thumbs up for
thumbs
that.
up. Yeah. Good crowds. I'm sure it's getting. I mean, it's been there for a while, so still drawing good crowds. And I was bored. The NBA game wasn't until tomorrow night, so sitting around, checked out the schedule, said, I think I'll go see Little Mermaid.
So you went and saw Little Mermaid, didn't you?
It was good.
That's special.
I enjoyed it. It's
Speaking
better than I thought it was going to be. It was good.
Yeah. Speaking of the Strand, I guess their free movies are
free
going
movie
well
star,
for the
right.
children each morning and a day.
All right. Check out the shows. I think this week's Kung Fu Panda, but you can go to JesupMovies.com, get the times and movies. So, but that's all summer long. Free movies for the kids. Can't beat that.
Nope. JesupMovies.com. Check it out. Free movies all summer long during the day there.
They do
Historic
stress,
Strand.
though, the kids 15 under must be accompanied by an adult.
Yeah, you
They
can't
do
just
stress
drop the
that.
kids
Yeah,
off. If
right.
they're under 15 and under.
Right.
They're
not
basically
there.
before driving. You've got to be with them.
It's not a babysitting service. You got to.
No, you got to be with them. Oh, yeah, we're going to drop the kids off all day long. No, you can't do that. You got to be with them. Kids, in order for the kids to get in free, the adults, an adult has to be with them.
Can't do that. Yeah. Interesting game. First time the Denver Nuggets lost a home playoff game last night. Jokic had 41, but he only had 4 assists. So Miami said, we're just going to let him score and shut down everybody else. So that game
Let
plan
him
worked
score
out.
and shut down everybody else. Well, they scored a lot in the last few minutes of that game to win. Miami did.
Jimmy Butler had another good game. So series tied 1-1. So we got a series. Goes to Miami on Wednesday night for Game 3. And the Braves got the big grand slam from Eddie Rosario late in the ball game. That was a big win for the Braves. Took 2 out of 3 from Arizona. Now they get ready for the New York Mets, who come in 5.5 games behind the Braves in the NL East. So those will be big games this week, Tuesday,
right.
Wednesday, Thursday.
And we'll have all 3 of them for you right here on 105.5 FM, your Atlanta Braves radio station for Southeast Georgia. So the Braves off today at action at Truist Park beginning tomorrow, and be there, this week through the weekend.
And all the Recreation All-Star teams gearing up for district play starts this Thursday. Again, 3 locations. Some are going to Ware County, some are going to Glenn County, some are going to Coffee County. So we'll have the scoreboard for you on Friday and give you the complete update on everybody's how they fare over the weekend on Monday's Sportscast a week from today. So wish those teams the best of luck. We'll be going to some of those sites on Thursday and Friday, check out some games, and hopefully get some good reports on some good results for this Wayne County Recreation All-Stars. But the golf program's underway. Just got those results from the match in Okefenokee. Tennis is underway. There's a lot going on in recreation, so a lot of kids involved.
Okay.
Busy summer.
Oh, yeah. Kids have a blast during the summer playing all those different sports, and we wish them all the best. Recreation Department does a good job of organizing and putting those together and lining up all the games and meets and getting the kids there and back. And we appreciate the Recreation Department is keeping us updated on what's happening. And in NASCAR yesterday, well, Kyle Busch won again. His 3rd Cup victory this season, winning at WWT Raceway. And Kyle Busch is tied with his teammate William Byron for the most victories this season. And Denny Hamlin finished 2nd, Joey Logano 3rd, and Kyle Larson came in 4th as they had that big event. And what's interesting is coming up, I think it's this coming weekend, I'm not sure, but they're having a road race they're blocking off certain streets in Chicago in the next week or two. They're going to have a street race, basically street racing in downtown Chicago with a NASCAR circuit. And that's the Cup circuit there. And that's going to be interesting. They've never done this before. You've seen this like, at Monte Carlo, different places where you see certain towns or cities, they got areas blocked off for racing and so forth. So they're going to do that in NASCAR this year in Chicago. They've already got the route marked off. You got drivers who have already been in simulators, learning, the turns and the straightaways and, basically learning the track because you can't practice on it beforehand because you got traffic going through downtown Chicago. So they've got to get into simulators to be able to learn how to do that. And so that's going to be interesting to see how that works out with them doing basically a road race through the streets of downtown Chicago in the next week or two. and that ought to be something else. You know, a new thing NASCAR is doing this year with road racing in downtown Chicago on a Sunday afternoon. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, NASCAR in full swing right now. Just they do different things. They try different things. And, I didn't realize until a while back that, we were talking about the other day about, where, if these cars bump into each other, it used to, bend the fenders all up and that kind of stuff, cut down the aerodynamics. But they got that composite material, kind of like a couple of those monster trucks out there at the Monster Show a couple weeks ago. It wasn't steel. It was composite. It gives and comes back. It's molded like kind of like 3D type stuff. Of course, the hood and the trunk and the top part of the car is all steel. But those fenders and all that kind of stuff, composite stuff, and just in minor hits, when they're trading paint or hitting side by side, that composite material gives in and comes back out, which makes for better aerodynamics for the cars, and I guess safer racing. But NASCAR in full swing right now. So when does the basketball tournament, the finals? You say Wednesday.
Night, Game 3.
Back down in Miami, right?
In Miami. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Games 3, 4, and 5 are in Miami. Games 6 and 7 go back to Denver. So that's the way to do it. 2 in Denver, 3 in Miami. Final 2 in Denver.
Okay. It gets spread out, but you have to do that when you're doing the traveling and those guys are playing. It's rough. So a lot of traveling, a lot of playing, and not only playing, but playing at the very top level because you are in the playoffs, which is different than playing in the regular season. It's kind of like they just walk back and not say walk. They go through the motions for the first 3 quarters, and then that fourth quarter is when they really kick it into high gear because they play so many games during the course of the regular season.
It's a good game. Just went seesaw back and forth. And I said Miami jumped out to an early lead. Denver came storming back, took a big lead. Miami came back. It went seesaw back and forth. It was a good ball game last night. Enjoyed it. Tied up 1-1. But, like I said, Denver hadn't lost a home playoff game during this whole run. So now they're in a dogfight with the Miami Heat, tied up 1-1.
Okay. Boy, what about that small airplane that went over Washington, D.C. over the weekend? They had to scramble those jets yesterday to intercede. It's just one of those situations there again where something's happened to the people in the plane where they get some sort of, I don't know what kind of fumes they get there, but it makes them pass out. And somehow that plane was traveling, made a 180-degree turn and started going back down south again because it's leaving Tennessee, going up to the New England area. And then when it got above Washington, D.C. area, somewhere up in that area, suddenly it made a 180-degree turn and flew over that and then crashed into the mountains out there. Mm-hmm. You had that golfer years ago. Remember that? Was it Payne?
Payne Stewart.
Remember when he was in that plane and they followed it for a long time, didn't know what to do with it, and just let it run out of gas, and it crashed in a wooded area. But you hear that happen every so often. Something happens up there in those planes, and we always seem to see, hear and see about a couple of these a year. Something goes on up there. I'm not sure what it is, but they had to scramble them jets, and you had them. They had the pedal to the metal in those jets, and had sonic booms over Washington D.C. to get up to that plane. After 9/11, they take very seriously people invading the airspace over Washington D.C. Very seriously. You don't want to be a private pilot up there just sightseeing over Washington, D.C. They're saying you got 2 F-16s on your tail. I'll just sightseeing. Oh, but we just, our thoughts go out of the family of these people who died in this plane. I'm sure that the FAA will, eventually report what happened. But I think a lot of these situations, they have an idea of what kind of happens up there where these people just fall asleep. Something gets into the air inside the cockpit and they go to sleep. Now, what else is going on, Bob? Anything on your mind this morning?
I'm curious to see what the city's going to do there, for us replacing District 5, with the passing Ray House. You get an update on that tomorrow. It's on the agenda for tomorrow night. The word is they're going to appoint someone. So
how do they do that?
I don't really know who.
They got to pick somebody from lives in District 5.
Does somebody volunteered? I don't know how it works. So curious to see what that update is. But at least they don't have to worry about a tie vote Tuesday night because there's only 5 council members there, so
right.
It won't be a tie. But that's the big story. The mayor's voted 8 times in 7 months, whereas David Earl served 7 years, never voted once, and Herb Shaw served 20 years and voted once. So in 30 years, the 2 previous mayors voted 1 time, and this mayor's been in office 7 months and voted 8 times already. So
wow,
it's called dysfunctional city government, I guess. It's just a mess. But I mean, that last work session, I told somebody they need to sell peanuts and popcorn. It's a circus. So I mean, hopefully they can get it together. But Tim Caulfield's got on the agenda to do away with city property taxes to see how that goes. I don't think he's going to get enough votes to pass that. But I mean, it's just got totally out of hand at the last work session. I mean, those conversations were just crazy. So we'll see what they're going to do as far as replacing Ray House on that board. How quick they do that, how they find somebody to appoint. But that's the word, they're going to appoint somebody because it doesn't come up until November. So they need somebody on that board representing District 5.
Yeah, District 5 need to be represented, yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out.
Do you know if any volunteers have stepped forward?
I have not heard of anybody.
You've got to have a majority vote there from the 5 on who that person would be.
Yeah, but that's the word, they're going to appoint someone. So we'll see who that person is.
And they would serve until the election in November?
Means Ray served in that district for long years.
Yeah, since 95, I think.
Most of the times he went unopposed in the election, so there wasn't a lot of people in District 5 willing to serve. So we'll see how that plays out Tuesday night, but at least we'll get an update on what they plan to do. But they got a lengthy agenda Tuesday night as well. This county's got a lengthy agenda tonight, so there'll be some long meetings this week.
Well, sometimes, Bob, when it's long agendas, they don't go long, and when it's short agendas, it goes forever.
That's true.
You just never can tell. But Bob will have a complete report on all those meetings, the school board meeting today, the county council meeting tonight, and the city council meeting tomorrow night. We'll all be on local news tomorrow morning at 7:15, and then Wednesday morning at 7:15. Well, Bob, the WIFO-FM and Neesmith Chevy GMC cash can has not been found yet. It's still out there somewhere on public property. We give out daily clues. The first 2 weeks' clues are on our website at bigdogcountry.com. You'll see cash can clue week 1 and week 2. And also, if you're participating in the promotion, you need to read the rules and regulations. It helps you out tremendously to play it correctly. And just go to bigdogcountry.com and click on where Cash Can is back, and all the rules and regulations are right there. And if you participate in the promotion, that means you agree to those rules and regulations. But we gave out this morning's clue. Today's clue, right around 7:10, we'll repeat today's clue, and these are approximate times, folks. They could be 5 to 10 minutes either way. Right around 7:45, around 3:35, and then around 5:45. And then if it's not found today, we'll have a brand new clue for you tomorrow morning, around 7:10.
And a reminder, the Chamber of Commerce has their thank you barbecue tomorrow from 11 to 1 at the farmers market. Looking forward to that. So if you're a Chamber member, they invite you to come on by for a free lunch, barbecue lunch tomorrow at the farmers market from 11 to 1.
All right.
So there should be a good crowd on hand for that.
And that's tomorrow, what time?
11 to 1.
11 to 1 to the farmers market. A thank you luncheon for the Wayne County Chamber to its members.
I never turn down free food, so I'll be 11 to 1.
Feed him and Bob will come. Feed him and he'll come.
Food's always good.
Food's always good. So 11 to 1 tomorrow, Wayne County Chamber of Commerce at the farmers market for their thank you appreciation luncheon for the members.
Food was good. The Exchange Club golf tournament. So I don't know who cooked that, but kudos to them. Food was good.
So you have the tournament, and then afterwards they give out the money, and you get food. Huh?
Right. It's a good turnout. It's a good event. I said, as Raymond and Sean mentioned on Friday, that's their biggest fundraiser, really their only fundraiser of the year. So good turnout was there. So a lot of people participated, had a good time. So course is in great shape. Again, hats off to Paige McCray again. Man, like I said, he can grow grass on concrete, but that course is in excellent shape. People from all over the place come and play that course on a daily basis. It's an excellent course. It's really one of the gems of Wayne County. Talk about
it is.
I mean, it's a gem to have that golf course and be in as great shape as it is year round. So again, it's just a lot of fun. But that course is in great shape. It's fun time for all.
Yeah. Paige does a great job of keeping that course just looking good. And then, you get all kinds of comments from people who come in from out of town who play it and say, wow, this is a great golf course here in a small town.
Been a guy who just joined a while ago. He lives in Rod Patch community, and he was looking for, they played at Cherokee Rose. They didn't like Cherokee Rose. They got on the website, found Pine Forest Country Club, came and played it one time. Next thing you know, he's joined the club 4 times. Because, of course, it's in that great shape. So he's moving here. So, like I said, it's just a nice little jewel for Wayne County, that Pine Forest Country Club golf course. It's in great shape.
Okay. All right. Always a good course to play. I know you have a blast out there every weekend.
I said that 12:30 group on Saturday, can't beat it.
Yeah. And you get to take a road trip this Sunday, don't you?
Yep. Headed to the Braves affiliate weekend.
It's Braves affiliate weekend, and you're going and have a good time there. Getting.
They sent tickets for Saturday too, so.
Yeah, you can go Saturday too if you want to.
On Saturday.
Yeah, you can go Saturday night, but the Braves affiliates get together is on Sunday. There
games. See Saturday's game and Sunday's game.
So you are going to see Saturday. So.
Yep.
Okay.
I sent the tickets in the mail. We got it yesterday, or got it Saturday.
Okay.
So good to go.
Good to go.
Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, I thought you were going to play golf on Saturday night to go Saturday, but I guess you decided to go Saturday.
I got to go.
Yeah.
It's Braves weekend.
Braves weekend, and on Sunday they're going to,
you got to be there. You got to be there so
tour.
early. You got to be there so early Sunday. I don't want to drive all the way up there. I don't want to.
Yeah, you got to be at 10 o'clock. You got to be there at 10 on Sunday. Yeah.
So I think it's 9:30. You got to be there. So anyway, so we're going Friday to see the game Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday night you'll see the games, and then Sunday will be the get together where they'll feed you and they'll take you to a suite and feed you up there and tour the field and
be fun.
I mean it's like museum inside of it. It's really nice, and the battery up there just makes it so good. Right. Other than just having the ballpark, you got the whole battery around it with shops and restaurants and activities going on and hotels and offices and so forth like that. The battery is it's just a great concept they had there when they built what they now call Truist Park.
It's a nice place.
Yeah. So wishing you and whoever's going with you the best this Saturday and Sunday when you go up there for Braves affiliates weekend. It's always fun. Been a few years since I've gone. I wasn't able to go this coming weekend. I said, well, Bob would love to go to this, I imagine. And I'm glad you are.
Glad I am, too. Looking forward to it.
Yep. All right. Anything else on your mind this morning, Bob, before we boogie out of here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show?
Just have a great day.
All right. Take care. All right. The world-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup is brought to you by First Southern Bank, Van's Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.